are misinterpreting
Aha.
the Bible.
So the Bible doesn't
You
say
are
show the other cheek.
I will not spare you.
Bible doesn't work
I
here.
will not.
Help new Muslims in Africa. Every prayer, every Surah Fatiha they recite, you'll share in the reward. Your £50 will go towards sponsoring one person's education and meals for a month. 500 supports 10 and 5,000 helps sponsor an entire village. Donate now.
There was a study done by Morgan Stanley, and they said that by 2030, about 6 years, 45% of the women will be single from the ages of 25 to 44.
Whoa.
So that gives an example that Islam looks at the picture,
Yeah.
we look at the pixel, small thing.
Yeah.
And if I was to give you a very simple response to these people when they say, yeah, I'm finding it difficult to accept Islam because of, marrying 4 wives, you say marrying 4 wives does not disprove God.
Yeah.
So even if marrying 4 wives is there, does that mean that that disproves God? Does that mean that the scripture is invalid? Does that mean that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is not the final messenger anymore? So that works on the presumption that a person is accepting that there is a God, that the Quran is true, and that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is also true as well. So what you want to do is you want to bring him to the crux of the matter, which is, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where the crux of the issue lies. Because if you believe in God, then you accept that there is revelation and prophethood, then it follows that what comes from there must be logical. Now we can look into the socio-economic views and statistics and stuff like that. Because this, sister, the Morgan Stanley study, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
And when I think about it, it's so beautiful. Islam is so beautiful because it gives timeless solution, right? It's created way long ago, but it's already predicting these are the future problems, and that itself gives me so much peace knowing that. Yeah.
And here's another thing as well. You know, when certain people get married to multiple wives in these rural areas, the problem and issue there is that because people are struggling hand to mouth, either that woman, she stays at home, and if she's not working, she's seen as like a burden. Yeah. So this is a way of honoring her. And sometimes a man will say, I don't have this much, I can't earn this much, but if you want to come, these are the conditions. They will accept fewer criteria. Why? Because of where they are and in their survival. So that's why it's very important for us to distinguish between what a society does, what a people does, and what the Islamic teachings are in the primary source. Primary source, Islam caps it off to 4. Islam says if you can do justice. However, implementation, you can't now conflate a person that's implementing Islam, that's trying to implement Islam, to what Islam says. I'll give you an example.
But my friend,
For example, he's a Christian. He's a Christian. One second, he's the friend of that lady.
Of the Muslim ladies, they are given a false understanding, and they were proposed by giving a false understanding and false teaching. So they accepted as a wife.
Fast teaching? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by fast teaching?
False teaching means
Or false teaching?
Yeah,
is
false
it?
teaching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
given a false teaching like
You have the knowledge.
Muhammad is the final prophet.
Okay.
Whereas Muhammad is, according to Quran, is a false prophet.
Stop it. Get some help.
What's interesting is, we're talking about, one second. We're talking about relationships, right?
Come next week.
And in relationships, for him to contribute, he has to give me a principle from the Bible that competes with a principle from the Quran. And I will help him. Because if he shows that from the Bible, women, if they get beaten senseless by their husband, can he prove from the Bible that they can get a divorce? That's all he has to do. Oh.
What is that?
When you come next week, I told you come next week.
What is this? Yeah.
Okay. You have to repeat.
I can prove that Aisha was hit by Muhammad on her chest, and the case.
But you can't answer my question.
Case was dismissed.
So
Yes,
you,
master.
so you
Because
can't answer this.
Muhammad was a powerful man.
But you can't answer this.
Muhammad was a powerful man,
Muhammad.
and Aisha was a weak
So
woman.
if your Christian woman gets
And,
beaten by you,
she was not
senseless,
given.
can
was
she
not
divorce you?
given,
can your Christian wife
what do you
divorce you
say?
if you beat her?
Not given.
If you beat your Christian wife senseless, can she get divorced from you? Show me from the Bible.
What is it? Christian women,
Yes.
Christian women are
Eh?
not beaten by any Christian.
If they do, can they get divorced? Show me from the Bible.
No.
Oh, they
No.
can't get divorced. Well, there you go.
No.
They're not allowed.
No divorce for her.
No divorce.
No.
Unless
Oh.
the woman
Oh.
is seen with another man
Okay, so
having adultery.
if my husband beat me, I cannot. If my husband beat me,
Not
and
just
I
beat.
go
If he
to-
beats you
No.
senseless,
I
but-
cannot divorce
but
him.
no
they-
divorce. Every
you
day,
can-
every day
you
he beats
can-
you senseless.
Go to your priest
what?
Okay.
and
Oh, the priest will
make,
do what?
make your case.
So he will change the Bible.
Or you can go to
The priest will
police
change the
and
Bible.
make your case.
Okay, but I can. But he,
No,
I
no,
can.
mother.
He
You
cannot.
cannot
You have
divorce.
to
Wait. This is, her
You
reaction
can
is
only
perfect.
divorce
Yeah.
if you are corrupt. If you are corrupt, you can only divorce at that time.
Okay.
But since you are a good lady, you
Who
are
gets
a-
beaten every single day?
Don't say anything.
No.
No.
No
It's
divorce.
not
No,
Islam.
no divorce.
Not in
No
Islam.
divorce.
divorce.
No, no, no
Christianity is not
divorce.
Islam.
No divorce.
Christianity is not Islam.
Only priest divorce.
So Christian women will not be beaten
Do Christian women get beaten?
So even if
if they are beaten.
Yes.
If they are being
Senseless
beaten,
every day.
then husband has to be behind the bar.
Oh, but she can't divorce.
No.
Oh, no. Don't do this. Don't do this.
No.
For example, I'm a Christian. My husband beat me up. He goes to jail for 20 years. I have to wait because I cannot get a divorce.
Oh.
I cannot start a new life.
That's a good point.
If the probation is longer than
10 years?
5 years, 5 years,
Yeah?
then you can make up your mind.
Is this in the Bible?
You can go and talk to the priest.
Oh, the
or
priest again.
police.
Oh,
Police.
you must speak to the priest.
They will decide.
Oh, okay. So they will help me as a
will
woman.
help
They will help the woman decide. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Does
for
that
enlightening
does that
me.
put your heart at ease?
Very. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye bye. Thanks, guys.
This kind
It's
of-
amazing.
Wait,
Thank you.
wait. I'm going to tell you. You know,
May Muslim
wait,
not
let me
deceive
answer.
you. May Muslim not
No.
As a woman,
Yes.
is it remotely convincing that if your husband beats you senseless, day in, day out, day in, day out,
no,
yeah, to a pulp, and then you want to get divorced from him, the only way that you can do it is by going to a priest. Does that fill you with a sense of comfort?
Of course not. Like, we have brains. We know when to leave, and we should have the right to leave. I don't need to ask another man permission to leave that person. Yeah.
And let's just say 5 years he's in prison. He told you have to wait for him. How does that make you feel?
I just wanna move on.
If
You know
she is
what? You know
if
what
she
he's
is
telling you have to
truly
wait for.
Okay.
You have to
You
wait
are
for your
truly
next
loving.
beating.
Yes.
So
I
he's
get
saying
it, yeah.
wait. So in
If
other
you are
words,
truly
use
loving,
the
you can-
TCP,
you-
Dettol, recover.
Right. He just told me if I'm truly loving, I can forgive.
Aha. The other cheek. Other cheek.
If you are
If
truly
I
loving, you will.
Okay,
wait.
listen. If I slap you right now, will you turn the other cheek?
Why should unnecessarily you slap me?
Will you show the other cheek?
No. Unnecessarily.
Do
if
I have to go
if
to a
you
priest?
Slap me, I will slap you.
Oh,
I
it
will
does, it
slap
goes
you.
against the Bible. Bible says if you get slapped on one cheek, give the other cheek. He's going against the Old Testament.
You are misinterpreting
Aha.
the Bible.
So the Bible doesn't
You
say
are
show the other cheek.
misinterpreting the Bible.
It doesn't say show the other cheek.
Unnecessarily.
It doesn't say show the other cheek.
You are beating me unnecessarily.
No, if I bring
then
it necessarily.
I will not spare you.
Bible doesn't work
I
here.
will not spare you.
Should we go to the priest?
I will not spare you.
So
See?
sister, this is a very good
You are-
example.
Thank you.
You
that
are
This is what
destroying.
Islam preaches,
Right.
and this is what they're offering.
Thank you so much. Thank you
My
so
pleasure.
much. Okay, have
Take
a nice
it
day.
easy. You too.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.